expensive to develop in them. And that development becomes mine immediately anyway. Still, if I'm going to develop anything, let's do it in lands that aren't going to be sky high in autonomy for me. And what do we even have to spare? Kinda need that Diplo. And I like having military ideas, so a touch of admin it is. At least until I have the prestige. And this is going to give me the prestige. Don't want to sacrifice Wu Ling, but that really capsized my ability to get 100% here. I really need to consolidate and deal with this. So what do I not take? I don't take Wu Chang, I guess. Yeah, Wu Chang seems to be worth tons. 23 development, it doesn't seem totally worthwhile. I'm wondering if any of this isn't awful. Alright, we'll try throwing it all over to Ning to see what they say. I guess this is why Liang have done so well. The land that they've had is has had such high development. Change if I could even speak today. Alright, so Ning love me for it. Shun become ever stronger. Probably gonna hate me for it, but I can pacify them. Jake, Korea. Oh yeah, if I got Korea out, things would be much faster, but they don't quite want out. Well, they would get out for a few no, that wasn't enough. I'd need to get rid of my overlordship of Langshan. And they would not sell out their ally for just gold, not even lots of gold. Oh well, that's not worth losing them over, so we'll just take what we can here, which is, to be fair, quite a bit. And I'll take these and give it to Shun, which will drive down their Liberty Desire further. Decent. And yes, they won't be able to forge an alliance with Ayutthaya or Dali for the next 10 years. Done, and potentially done right. And it's going to take a lot longer to integrate Shun, but that's okay. The same Shun who is about to get Langzhong and Pingyang. You had claims on them, make it count. Hopefully you can take care of your peasantry as well. I got Pegu guys to deal with, but I also have these plebs to deal with. What's it gonna be? I got very little now. My army got trounced. I need a lot of everything to get it all back. Now Ning don't appear to hate me too much. It might be an idea to boost the trust I have with them, but I want to be able to pull them into wars in the future, like when I need to crush Dali. So I think we'll just keep it as is and hope they suddenly don't hate me. Yeah, we have good relations though. Could be better. Could always be better. Alright, well at least if Miao break out, we have a long time to deal with them since we've got a fort there. So that was 230,000 dead Chinese. How much was Jake's side's losses? It would have popped up there, but I clicked it away too fast, didn't I? Well, we can check overall losses in the game. Who's lost the most? Not me. Not by a long shot. The Ottomans love to kill people. When it comes to Manipur losses... ha! Hardly any. We got everything sorted out around here. Bit of fort defense would probably help me out, actually. Okay, I need to... Dali have no friends, but they still have Ayutthaya protecting them. I need to be ready to fight Ayutthaya and Dali very soon. I think my subject's having a bit of problem there. But they're not alone. I'm also on the problem street. Jake's trying to reduce his viewers by killing everyone in Asia. Now that's just not true. Now Ning would do me a favor by killing these guys. If not, they're just going to go into Ning anyway. Heavens, yes, we need a good bit of marriage here. That's one of them down. I can go and save against the Mongol separatists at least. But I feel like this thing's going down, if anything. Alright, the cannons arrived just in time to do nothing. Let's go and do more. Whew, it's Lang Shang of all nations who want me dead. The sooner I strike, the sooner I'm able to use my advantage. But I only have 10 years before I need to bring these guys down too. And I still want to bring you down before you get your allies back. I'm just not in a position to be doing these things. Oh well, at the very least I can get my claim. Tell this spy to stop spying. Remember when spies were an entity of their own? Damns was the days. Sheikh Bengal is at war with Timmy. Yeah, but Timmy's just getting blasted in all these wars now. Now it's Delhi just reconquering their lands more and more. Bengal will not get exhausted by that. Only Vijayanagar can bring it down on Delhi. On Bengal. Oh, I don't like Bengal's heir one bit. I would quite like to have an heir of my own, though. Not the garbage one. I mean, we threw him out for a reason. Jake, don't forget your idle boats. Again, I'm glad someone has their eye on my navy, because I seldom do. That sweet ducat, though. Don't know how Pegu is still making more than us. That kind of sickens me, but... No, actually, really, how are they making more than us? 26.5%, so really we should have more. Ah, okay, no, they get 10, 15... We got 30% modifier on ours, they have 30, 40, 50%. Still, their power seems oddly high. I guess they're just still using lots of boats. Which we don't have. We could, but I'm too tight-fisted. And boy am I tight-fisted. Let's try and save some money on our own fortifications here. And we need to go and relieve this siege. Whether we want to or not. Then we need to go and relieve our subjects. Yeah, it just never rains when it pours here. Daviet really hates Delhi. That looks fine. Let's go and save our subject. Daviet just hates everyone, but damn do they have an army! When I fight Dali, Daviet's probably going to be first in line to help us. With the Condottieri, of course. That guarantee by Ayutthaya. But Ayutthaya... No, if I had fought Ayutthaya to the point of making them give up their guarantees, I wouldn't have been able to fight Liang the way I did, and we'd be even closer to those cores running out. Merchant guilds in favor of clergy? Well, whichever side I take, one of them's going to get angry, and I should probably curtail the clergy first and foremost, since they're getting a bit uppity. So yeah, I think I'll side with the merchant guild, since they, of all people, can give me money. Goodbye, clergy. Oh, and I like that Diplo power too, especially if I give them some charters, but... don't know. I like them having a half-decent amount of influence there, and we can get even more duckies out of them, as well as Diplo support. I like them both. I think Diplo support is more... I need them both. I could do that and give them charters, but then they'd be dangerously high in influence. So we'll let that tick up a bit, and then I'll come back for the money. I will, however, be taking that extra legitimacy and morale. There are probably other points that I could be demanding right now. I mean, I certainly want that. And it's pretty much worth calling a diet over. Don't like being in negative prestige because I can use that to placate. But it's okay. That also brings an ability pretty high in, well, everything really, but I don't want them to hate me. I need manpower pretty badly right now. Nah, I don't want to bring them too high. Still want the clergy to like me a bit though. I think a generous donation could be in order. Probably pay for itself at this point. Need that tax. Alright, look at everything I'm doing for you, Shun. You should be very proud of me. I want that, I want that. I need this, but I want that. I should save up my points for getting some institution. There we go. And they'll like me more if I take this back for them. Ever so slightly, but they will. This one's a bit pointless because it's already being desieged. Alright, but we have a great ally in Ning, who does not desire all of our land. They just kind of want it. Our enemy Liang has been declawed. Changsheng is without Oh, yes! That is the perfect opportunity to fight Lana and get our cores revitalized for Langshan. Even if we don't take them, it's a perfect opportunity. This is less than perfect. I need to think what to do with Dali. And the answer is fight them and bring in Ning. I can take on Dali and Ayutthaya as long as Ning is at my side. I should do so before they hit Tech 12, and they're both very close to doing so. I mean, I just have to fight. I don't even have to win. But, I don't know, Ning is pretty exhausted from war. We both are. Changsheng has some big balls and bigger dreams. No kidding. They want everything. Fierce negotiator. Be more stubborn to surrender in war. I should remember that one. Okay, that's fascinating. Dali still have to die though. Do I risk just fighting them? I mean, I am fairly confident that Ayutthaya, friendly that they are with them, would send help in the way of condottieri. Well, for all I know, they might even enforce peace. This is not a war that I could win easily. I barely have any units. My subjects have a few, but my subjects are not at Tech 12, and Ning certainly isn't either. Ning would help out with their units, but damn, Ayutthaya is so strong. Oh my god, they're strong. I mean, Langshang's cores don't really need to be taken back, do they? We're only looking at 9, 9, 8, and 7. There's a lot more to be had here. 15, 8, 14, 19. I can fight this war, defeat Lana, make them annul with Ayutthaya, and then I'll come back to Lana in 6 years' time. Jake, use your admiral. Well, it'll help a little. Yeah. Alright, so that means I need to prepare for destroying Changsheng. Ning are not interested because they have a truce. I also have a truce, so that's worth remembering. Jake, can we see institutions spread? Certainly. Feudalism's all over the place. Renaissance has been spreading out from us. And colonialism is nowhere to be seen. I know, nobody wanting to work is certainly not the plan. We are a great power though. I wonder if we could split people up a bit. Like, I need someone... No, Dali has no allies. Yeah, but you got Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is not about to break anyone up, but that's not happening. And Changsheng's alliance actually helps me here, so I don't even want them to break up with Lana. Pegu has no friend. Pegu is guaranteed by Lana. That's even more perfect than Changsheng. Pegu's a joke. Then again, Changsheng is also a joke. We took their only fort. And I'm not overly interested in more Pegu land. Gonna have to take it. It's my culture group after all, but there we go. You can defeat Lana. They're allied to Bengal, Jake. Yeah, but I'm not going to defeat them head on. I will take the side street by attacking one of their allies. Chengsheng, of course. That truce will be up in 4 years, so we'll get 4 years to revitalize. We strike you. We refresh these cores, and then who knows, we might even be fresh enough to take on the might of Dali. And Dali's pretty mighty. There's no need to pay our units right now. It's not like we have the manpower to reinforce them with. Scrunch together, you lads. Jake, your goal is to conquer Southeast Asia? No, my goal is to get the Animal Kingdom by conquering Bengal. Bengal has a laundry list of powerful allies, and Vijayanagar have been dragging their heels with being able to take them on. Not that we've been doing all that much better, but still. Gonna save up these points and get ourselves an institution. I got the most important idea out of defensive, so I don't need to invest in the rest of these. And I think Pagan deserves to be a happening place. I also think you deserve a workshop. You pay for yourself pretty quickly. If only I had the money to be Vascaing on you. Then again, Chengdu is a pretty good place to be developing as well. A pretty damn good place. I would be spreading out to other lands that will be mine. The trouble is it doesn't have another particularly good development place next to it. In fact, if we check out the good old simplified terrain map mode, we are really raw on places that are good for developing. We've got Chengdu and we have this region here, but I don't even own Ava, much as I want it. Give me something. No, they say. Give me anything. No, they say. At least Shun got their core back. I was a little worried about Xi'an. I didn't want to let that opportunity slip by. Jake, you can just blitz Changsheng's capital, refresh cores, make peace, crush Delhi and Ayutthaya. Oh, I intend to. But I would rather break Lana up with Ayutthaya, and especially Bengal, so that crushing Lana becomes all that much easier. There's no real reason to blitz them when, I mean, Ning could take care of Changsheng and I can take care of Lana. Well, for now. Good, we're getting our manpower back. That's what I want. Keeping that corruption gone. Don't want the corruption, but it's there. Jake, French diplomats. You are correct. I should be putting them to work. Making people like me. Don't know who, though. I mean, I guess Lang Shang could like me a good bit more. Otherwise, well, we tried diplomacy with Vijayanagar and that didn't go so well. Chi is just... well, they sold me out at the most important moment. Dai Viet looks more and more like somebody I want to bed. Look at those troops. Look at that tech. Look at that air. Look at that a lot. What? No. You know what? Shoot, I don't have Casus Belli on you, so you wouldn't listen to a thing I say, would you? Pegu it is. Isn't it better to leave Lana allied with Bengal and only Bengal, so you can use Lana as your way into Bengal in the next war? I'll have a route into Bengal, come by hook or by crook. Damn. That was so imperfectly perfect. Right, I don't need you if I can figure out something better here. Wonder why they're enjoying that attrition so much. Yeah, they are nowhere near wanting to break no alliances. You would break up with Dai Viet, but then I'd enjoy a nice big truce. And I want you allied with Lana, but I don't want to wait all this time because I need to be gunning down Dali. Oh! Their debt. My diplo relations, the strength, but their trust is getting in the way there. Alright, so now Dali is proper allied with Ayutthaya, and Ayutthaya would certainly never give up just because I say so. Hold on, you're not... Man, everyone's doing so much diplomatic wangling around me. Now I can't strike Pegu to get to La Na, but if I strike Changsheng, then... sure, I get some La Na, but I get hurt by the Dai Viet. What I could do is force you to break your alliance with Dai Viet and then come back later, and that will strike me with you with La Na. But then there's Dali. I'd still need to be prepared to fight Dali and Ayutthaya at the same time. But what if I got Dai Viet as an ally? That's not gonna happen, is it? And you're allied with my other enemy, Liang. Okay. Damn, this is... Southeast Asia never fails to be a complex place for me to dance around, does it? Glad I've still got Ning by my side. What am I meant to do with you? I don't want to have a bigger truce. But then again, the truce is already fairly long. It's not going to enlarge it by that much, would it? I mean, I don't want to fight you and Dai Viet, so let's deal with that. Oh, well, I'll be damned. We already have the truce and it didn't overwrite it. Well, what a... Okay, Ayutthaya now is a free... Okay, Ayutthaya has made a rival with Dai Viet. As far as I can tell. They might go to war over that. Oh, man. I was hoping that getting rid of the last heir would help. I mean, really, I demand perfection. I demand perfection. I should also be demanding a few bits of military power here. So now Changsheng do not have their alliance with Dai Viet. I have my way to fight La Na. Don't have a particularly satisfactory way to fight Dali, but I'll think of one. Also, they're getting subsidies from Ayutthaya, which is straight up disgusting. Should I have seen that coming? Potentially. Then again, Shun might be able to deal with this themselves. Oh no, they're running. They are running away. Dai Viet are not very impressed by me forcing them to break alliance. Well, it wasn't them I was forcing, but... Oh, you actually can't do anything because of that fort. Alright, we'll take care of the bigger guys because I'm not scared. Wu breaking up with Ning. But Ning have Qi by their side. Great Britain have formed. But that's about all I know about Europe. The Ottomans seem a little weak on the Euro side. This is good news for me in the end, but interesting nonetheless. Holy smokes, could I get a decent heir, please? The answer, I guess, is no. Okay, you should be able to take care of those last rebels. I believe in you. Just hope Changsheng don't find themselves another ally. I'm hurting on the ducats front, but I can survive here. I do think Pagan is going to be the one that I plough all my points into, because it'll spread to Sagaing quite quickly. Just depends how much I'm willing to spend here. I mean, I could do this 10 times. Well, no, it doesn't scale that easily. Plus, it's tropical wood, and tropical wood is garbage. Ivory, on the other hand, if only I had Ava. I wanted Ava all that time ago, but it would have caused so much in the way of... Yeah, that's okay. It's only in Sadia. And the nobility at least like me for it at long last. Yeah. And once you get close enough to 50, I want my money out of you. I need to remember that. It's okay, we can store a lot of paper mana. 1578, we're nowhere near our limit here. Ning seems to be prepping for something, but I mean, I just want to crush Chengsheng. I want to crush both of you, but getting Ayutthaya down won't be so easy. Oh ho! I don't want a level 3 Commandant, even if he is 50% cheaper, but I will take some free military power. Bringing me ever closer to getting those institutions. I think it is high time I just plough it into this province. I will, however, build that workshop. I really want it there. Cotton is good, and it's only going to get better. Tropical wood does get better, but not by much. But let's... hang on. Merchant guilds, if they liked me more, could... yeah, I'll give it to you. I want that development cost reduction. And they're right here as well, so development gets nice and cheap. Burgers, Renaissance, full economy focus. Shame about the tropical part, but let's do it. Let's get ourselves some colonialism. Yeah, good. It did actually happen. I thought for a moment there that it did not. Might as well get just a little bit of mill. That's sad. I'm sad. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we have colonialism there. It's going to spread. Not so quickly, but at least it won't spread to our end. Well, a little bit. Because it's a port there. King Tung is nice and all. It's mountainous too, but I don't think it's 50 ducats worth of investment there. Oh, I also forgot that that's going to massively boost the merchant guilds there. Makes them happy at least, so I can demand loads of ducat from them. Cheers for that. But this they don't. This I don't like. Authority assured, and the other one are going to last for a while. But granted, admiralship and monopolies will go away soon enough. And pleasantries with Bhutan. We've been entertaining guests from the royal court of Bhutan, as we should. Oh, our Timmy aren't done with their war yet, so I can't demand land from them. Hey, I just tuned in. Stream's going neat. Why the biz did you integrate Shenhui? Shenhui? Why wouldn't I integrate Shenhui? Riddle me that, Riddle Master. I needed to expand. I couldn't get lots of aggressive expansion, and it was an ideal opportunity to do so. Plus, I needed to stick a fort in these mountains so these guys could go and chew on it. Plus, that's a great place to be striking at Lana. This is not so great. I don't really like this fort, and I am sorely tempted to just destroy it. I mean, what does it really do for me? I'm putting my bets on nothing. Whereas this fort they'd have to go for, and they'd have a hard time with it. Yeah, goodbye, castle. I don't think you do anything for me. King Tung one, however, that does great things for me. So hopefully those Jin guys actually go to Xi'an. Maybe I could split up so I'm ready for them either way. Well, actually I should be here, because if he comes here I can just go and fight him defensively anyway. Jake, can you get printing press before Europeans? I mean, I could embrace it before some Europeans, but to have it spawn, I mean, it's only going to spawn in Protestant or Reformed